Hello, fellow massage lovers. In this video, we'll be covering photo uploading, a mystery to many, but it's actually quite easy. So let's go through it. After logging in, this is what you probably will see as your home page. If you're on a desktop. If you're not on your home page, you can click Home here in the menu bar to return to your home page. This is desktop view. If you're on a tablet, your view will look something like this. If you're on a smartphone, your home page will look something like this. Notice all the same panels appear in all three views except for one. The Quick Links panel only appears in desktop view. No matter, we can access our photo gallery quite easily in one of several ways. First way, top menu bar profile, My Photos. In the My Profile panel, move over to the Edit button, click Edit Photos. And finally, if you are on a desktop and you have the Quick Links panel visible, you can click My Photos. And any of those three will work just fine. Let's try the easiest one. Go over to the menu bar here, Profile, click My Photos. And we've now entered the photo gallery page. We are presented first with the standard gallery. Notice the two additional tabs, Private Gallery, Credentials Gallery. We'll get to those in a moment. Most of your photos will go into the standard gallery. So notice at the top we have some guidelines here, quite a few. Sorry about that. And you may wish to read these to make sure your photos are compliant. And below that, we have a bright blue box, drop files here or click to browse. This is where we submit our photos, this bright blue area. Let me move down a bit. Now we have two ways to actually enter photos here. We're trying to make life easy for you. We've implemented something called drag and drop, which is common on most computers, mostly desktop computers, and the traditional method of clicking to open up a browser. So let's try the first method of drag and drop. If you have a photo easily accessible, perhaps on your desktop, like I do here, Cool Ken, I can drag this into the box. I'll do that by clicking the image, holding the mouse button as I drag it, and then releasing the mouse button, and uploading begins automatically. And I'm on a pretty fast computer, it's already done. Let's click the X to dismiss the upload successful confirmation. And my image should have been uploaded here. Let's move down. I have a few other photos already. And voila, there's my new photo. Notice it says pending approval and a bright green background here. Photos are approved by our staff throughout the day, usually within, say, an hour, and that is for quality control. So this will not be visible until approved by our staff within about an hour, usually. Okay, and let me move back up here. The second method, which is more traditional to add a file, is to click, and that will open up a file browser. Let me do that. I am clicking it, and that opens up a big window. Let me select the same photo, click Open, and again, after selecting that file, uploading begins automatically, and it's already uploaded. I will dismiss the upload successful by clicking the X. And let's move on down here to see if it's uploaded. Yes, there's a second copy of the same image, also pending, of course. So we've just demonstrated two methods to upload a photo, drag and drop, and clicking to open up a file browser. Before we leave this gallery, let me make a note about your primary photo. So in this gallery, and all the galleries, you can have up to 26 images. You can select one image from your standard gallery as your primary photo. The primary photo will be shown on your profile, on your messages to other members, and notifications sent to other members. So your primary photo is pretty important. Guidelines for your primary photo: basically it should be a clear headshot. Your face should be big enough to cover at least half of the image, and surprising perhaps to most, in the primary photo alone, not the other photos, primary photo, we don't allow sunglasses. And this restriction was added early on because of feedback from our membership. Our members said, in the primary, we want to see your eyes, I guess. So this photo, for example, would be perfectly fine as a primary photo. This would not. This is fine in the gallery, however. Pretty much, anything goes in the gallery. Okay, and that is the standard gallery. Let's move on to the private gallery. If you're wishing some confidentiality for whatever reason, you can upload photos into this gallery, and these photos are not publicly visible. They are not visible to other members unless and until you send what's called a photo pass. So if you send another member an email or a greeting and click Photo Pass in that message, that will grant the recipient access to your private gallery, and not to others, only to those you send a photo pass. Okay, and that's for your confidentiality, if you wish. Okay, up to 26 photos there as well. The third gallery, this is new as of 2016, Credentials Gallery. We feel it's pretty important. It serves a couple functions. It basically proves you are who you say you are. It can provide some verification that you are a therapist, that you are a student, that you are employed at a certain location, that you have a degree. And finally, you can prove that you are simply who you say you are by uploading a copy of your driver's license, redacted, we recommend. Now, let me discuss that for a moment. So, proving you are you, driver's license is great. However, let's have a little bit of confidentiality. Let me hover over here. This is, by the way, a fake mock-up. This is really not Kim Kardashian. This is a mock-up of her driver's license. Notice we've blocked out certain things which we still would like to keep confidential. So the driver's license number, the street address, the signature, and the month and day of the birth date have all been blocked out. Year of birth date is fine. You want to show your age, but just to be completely confidential, many consider the month and day of the birthday to be confidential. So if you do upload your driver's license, these items should be obscured. You can do that in any photo editor on your computer. Other things you might want to upload are, if you're a therapist, of course, your diploma, your degree, a copy of that, an image. You may want to upload as a student your Bodywork School enrollment papers to show that you are indeed a Bodywork student. You may want to upload business cards, other licenses, other awards you may have received, and any other documents that you feel relevant to showing that you are indeed who you claim you are in your profile. And of course, these documents and awards should be photos you've taken with a camera or your phone. And they're uploaded in the same way through the drop files here section. Now, the credentials gallery is just as private as your private gallery. It's confidential, and your credentials can be passed, or access can be passed to another member by emailing that member and clicking the checkbox next to Credentials Pass. Only if you check Credentials Pass will the recipient be able to view your credentials gallery. It's private otherwise. Okay, and that's it. That's the 3 galleries. One final note, you may wish to read more. If you go over to Help, click Photo Help, we have lots of other fascinating information about photos, about the galleries, about photo operations, and we would encourage you to read this page as well. And that's it. That's for photos, and thank you for watching.